KSI's awful reaction to the drama.
By Mr. Beast, Logan
I don't know if this is a good video.
KSI,
Let's hope it is.
Called Lunchly, a Lunchables ripoff that
features
features several clones of their long-existing flagship products. Only Lunchly has Prime and a Feastables bar in it for children to lose their minds over. Because who doesn't want their kid drinking sugar water and eating chocolate for lunch every single day? Obviously, this announcement was met with a lot of criticism, as for one, people generally do not like Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast has obviously had his own issues recently as well.
I feel like that's a main part of it too. People just don't like when someone doesn't like someone, they try to do everything to bring them down. I'm not saying Leslie's healthy or anything and stuff like that, but like they just try to like bring people down when they're trying to do something if they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, beyond that, Lunchly was essentially being marketed as a healthier alternative to the Lunchable brand, boasting about less calories, less sugar, and more electrolytes. Now, I think that's what really rubbed people the wrong
Nora GXD live by
way, because
Alright, see ya, man.
At the end of the day, whether it's Lunchly or Lunchables, it's really all processed shit that, in my opinion, kids should not be digesting. And a YouTube OG named DanTDM came through to spit some facts, basically saying that this was not a good look for three guys who mainly have children watching their content and buying their already existing products. This tweet went super viral, and all three of the main players responded in their own ways. And KSI's response to this was the most embarrassing, as he made himself look like a massive hypocrite who sees all criticism as hate. And that seems to be a viewpoint that both he and his business partner Logan seem to share. And now he took to his personal YouTube channel to drop a horrible response to the Lunchly drama titled,
I saw that video.
Everybody hates us right now.
Yeah, that was funny.
Lunchly, ladies and gentlemen. Me, Mr. Beast.
Yo, let's get jaded. Got the video about Lunchly right now.
This video didn't find you by accident. It was
broke ass niggas can't. They gave me ads, bro. No, it found me by accident.
Had Lunchables. This is mainly for my American audience. We had Lunchables. Yeah, I guess they were good at the time. Well, we've made something better.
Now, a common theme that you will see throughout this video is KSI's horribly forced to laugh. This dude must think he's the funniest on earth, as he laughs hysterically at every word that comes out of his own mouth.
Nah.
Reddit video.
The thing is, right? Okay, so he be in each one of his videos, he be laughing, bro. Like, so, like, I think that's a good point. All in now, Loki loves his content. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
It's like he knows a bunch of kids are watching and he wants to give them some sort of built-in laugh track or some shit. It reminds me of
Chris Face Lover. Thank you for the follow.
And how he was always doing that forced laughter bit as well.
Thank you, man.
Hello. Like, to me, it doesn't make the video more engaging, it actually makes it look like you have a mental deficiency. This guy is just sitting in his room alone,
he does that every
like
day,
watching
though. Like,
Eddie Murphy
all his
Raw
videos,
for the
bro.
first time. Like, I don't know if this is a laugh of insecurity or what the f is going on, but Jesus, it makes it hard to watch.
I'm not a KSI
and here's where KSI directly tries to clap back at DanTDM, and he just kind of makes the same pathetic points that he made on Twitter.
So this is what I said. Looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face. Instead, they were like,
now, that was okay, a dumb point. It's just a toy.
The same as Dan. You made toys with two heroes.
And yes, that's fair. But I'm not the one complaining.
I mean, while you might think the product is stupid, it does benefit his fans. As did your toy line you did with this very same company. Because they get to hopefully enjoy and play with this product as intended and advertised. There isn't wool being pulled over a gullible consumer's eyes under the guise of being healthy. How KSI does not see the difference is just a whole nother level of coping.
He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
Now, why is he editing it like this?
Let's keep moving the goalpost. But okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub-box.
JSI, dumbass. Loki is.
Kids. If you just type in DanTDM sweets,
you don't have to do respond.
Videos of him eating sweets promoting sweets to his audience.
Stream schedule. I try to stream like every other day, 8 p.m.
His
Thank you, bro.
fans imploded.
That's why I try. It not just happen all the time.
Self-combustion.
But if you want, you could join the Discord and like you'll get notifications when I stream, or you can just turn on notifications on Twitch.
God, this dude is damn near jerking himself off, laughing at his every word.
What?
Like, dude, Dan did this shit 9 years ago. And there was just a massive difference between Lunchly and trying out a bunch of random candy from other countries for a YouTube series.
I remember that
And
video. I watched it
instead
when I was a
of actually
kid, bro.
addressing some of the
I
more
remember that.
legitimate criticism on Twitter, KSI just turns to addressing some blatantly racist troll and tries to present it like that's every single person calling him out for this nonsense.
And they just didn't know how to react.
I did. Well, hold on. I
Some
did see this,
just
bro.
Decided just to be racist.
You fail word, bro. Bro.
When a like KSI does nothing in life and still gets paid for it in something other than welfare or food stamps.
That's a crazy tweet. I can't even lie.
It's like how monkeys in the jungle have started to understand the concept of tools. Brother is just being racist. His audience just didn't know.
That was crazy.
They couldn't fathom the idea that their beloved Dan was also exactly what he claimed that we were. Safe to say he's a hypocrite.
He also tries to act
No, that was- it was okay, a
because
bad
no one
response
speaks
video,
out
though.
against all these
Could've
other
said it much
food
better.
products for kids that they shouldn't call out Lunchly. Like, dude, you were the head
no,
of
that is
various
true.
companies that peddle shit onto your kid fans who likely have a parasocial relationship
Like
with
5?
you, Logan, and Mr. Beast.
I do it like 8
think
p.m.
that's another
EST,
reason
so it
that
depends what
people
time
are
it is for
taking
you.
more of an
It means
issue
8 p.m.
with Lunchly
EST.
is because there's a deeper connection level from the consumer base of the
so.
product.
But that is true, right? I feel like there's a lot of like the big companies and big food companies. There's a lot of problems with them. Feel me? Like, but people just don't know. Cause like top of the food chain and stuff. Feel me? It's like I don't know. Like the big brands, people don't know. There could be something wrong with like Coca-Cola. There's definitely gotta be something in that that's really not good for you. But people are gonna drink it regardless. Kids are gonna have it regardless. Yeah.
And Treyhan, really sweet. Where was the same energy when FaZe Rog, really sweet.
Because all of those
Now,
things
FaZe
were
Rug, what up?
advertised as candy, which people off the rip know is bad for you. It's the same
Thanks,
reason
man. No,
that
thank you,
Mr. Beast
Ghostface.
faced little to no criticism over his chocolate when it came out. Lunchly, on the other hand, is advertised as a healthy lunch alternative. Like it's not very hard to understand.
Because people just hate us.
I know.
People
I hate his laugh is annoying.
People
He's that shit and
hate
everything.
Logan Paul, okay? They hate Mr. Beast. But as soon as
thinks
I have
everyone
a
hates
company
him.
with Jimmy and Logan Paul, sell out! You're f***ing sell out!
Wow, I wonder.
No,
why they
he does
dislike
laugh a
these
lot.
guys.
He does
Can anyone
laugh.
help me out here? I mean, most people learn pretty
I said
early
end
on
off.
that
Wow,
you are the
did you see
company
it?
that you keep. And if you keep getting yourself into business with bad people, eventually you're either going to become a bad person yourself or get caught up in some bad shit that someone else
Nah,
is
Mr.
doing.
Beast has gone in a lot though. Mr. Beast recently he's been cooked.
That is better
It's a downfall
than
of Mr. Beast, bro.
competition.
No, you blatantly ripped it off. That's also why this product has no merit, because it's
That
so
is the same
shamefully
thing, I
racist.
know.
Mr. Beast and these clowns are acting like they're doing something good in the making of this, when in reality it's really just adding to a heaping pile of shit. Now, as far as his response to that drama goes, that's pretty much it. Just him crying about Dan, his apparent fake fans who didn't dick ride this product, and faking laughter. But KSI did take time to respond to this clip that has been going viral.
This is terrible.
Where he was
I haven't had it. I'm gonna try it on
about
stream.
shilling NFTs
Try it on
to his
stream.
audience.
NFTs.
He looks like you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This was
I fuck you,
KSI,
Chris.
this KSI crypto era.
I mean,
I look
I'm
better
still
than him,
into
bro.
crypto, okay, NFTs obviously not so much because we've realized that hindsight is 2020 and that NFTs were just not as good as they were claimed to be.
So NFT, non-fungible tokens.
Nah, I didn't want to
all of
invest,
that,
low key.
you know.
I saw that on Twitter all the time.
When you can set up reliable
Oh my
secure
God.
internet in minutes,
You that?
You can feel at
You,
home.
bro. He looks goofy. He looks goofy. What is going? Yo, okay. I don't mean to please. Well, what is going on with his head, bro? And this is at like a big man event too. You are the exact same with a bigger forehead, bro. Chris, I look nothing like it, bro. My beard ain't patchy like his. You feel me? My not actually going. Why does he look like that? Though? Like this is a good event. He's at GQ, right? And he's wearing a suit and everything, but his head just looks messed up. He got a high top, and then I don't even know what he got on his head. Like the cut's not even clean. Like, let me chill out. That's not what the video's
I
about.
love
Let me
his
chill out.
art, man. It's just amazing. Like, It's cool to have physical art, but to also have it on the blockchain,
Yes,
it's
Jets.
huge. Post that you've got an NFT and everyone just goes, oh, let me just take a screenshot. It's mine now, but that's just not the case.
He's high top Jets.
Millions from NFT.
Major type here.
Because I know what I'm doing. But like I said, hindsight makes such a difference.
Yeah. So that's Regis here.
Ethereum was 0 right now. Everyone would have been like, you guys promoted Ethereum, scammers.
It's a beer, Velch V.
It's just this whole
beer going,
mindset with
play.
crypto. If things go down, it's a scam. If things go up, it's fine. But what about stocks? There's several stocks that go down. Does that mean
Niggas yapping about finances now.
You're high?
Comparing Ethereum
I'm high. Who said that?
and the regulated
Yo, should I get geeked on stream? That'd be tough. Sorry.
projects that in some cases were developed and sold in less than 48 hours is hilarious. I mean, don't get me wrong, the people
Next
who
stream?
jumped
I'll do
on
that right
the
now.
NFT
I'll do after this
train
video if you want.
were idiots, but man, it's pretty telling how badly KSI seemed to want to jump on board.
NFT projects, especially back then, were like launch the NFT project.
I do remember this like on Twitter stuff. It went crazy.
What happens afterwards?
NFTs used to go crazy. I see that everywhere.
Money, but if they don't, who cares? You made 20 mil. And we had this big.
Should have invested in something, bro. What if it's in like cryptocurrency or something?
Thought it was the best idea, and then the other guys were like unsure, and I was like, I will not let this happen.
I'm going to
So
tell
I
you
had to,
about your
like, do a
beard.
detailed breakdown
I was
of
there,
every
bro.
reason why I thought it was a bad idea. I do not.
more than
ever
Lushley
want to make
cheese?
millions
Nah.
of dollars at the
It's a
expense
thing?
directly
Yeah, let's go.
of the fans getting
I'll search that up
something
after. I'm
for
looking
Now,
that
that
up.
was pretty much the gist of KSI's response to this Lunchly drama, but we did actually have Logan Paul take to YouTube to make his own video about the situation, meaning the one DanTDM tweet has now resulted in 3 Twitter responses and 2 full-length YouTube videos, but I swear these guys are not mad about the situation, they're not insecure about their product, and they can totally handle constructive criticism in an appropriate manner.
Imagine
That is his video.
who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad cause we made crackers? This is
I do look to understand his part, though.
It's a turkey, real cheese, and cracker stack.
DanTDM fell off.
It's
Yeah, he
great.
did. His
I mean,
face.
yes, we
Peace
made
gang.
nachos as well.
I
with
see you,
queso,
Chris.
But I think if you're getting mad about nachos, that's a you problem. Oh, and the pizza. It's literally called the pizza. But same thing. Like, you're mad about pizza? Like 500,000 favorites?
Nah, it is
because we
too.
made pizza.
I look, you do understand the video
Now,
though.
there seems to be a running theme throughout the course of this response from
It is really just
Logan,
pizza, cracker,
where he
nachos.
tries to paint anyone who's critical
This is if he's
about
finally
his
falling from his
product
throne.
as a blindly angry
Hey, I don't
hater
plan
who
anyone's
doesn't know what
downfall,
they're
but yeah,
talking
look,
about
he is.
and will never accomplish anything in life.
That's it. People just hate us. And I've come to realize now in my adult life that hate really is just a feeling of one's own inadequacy. You're dissatisfied with your life, you're unhappy, you're angry because your wife left you, or you're
Face on
sorry.
top.
There are people who sit online
What?
all day, they don't
No,
go outside.
provide face
they
on.
don't sit at the
Not gonna
computer
face
all
this too.
day.
Cool,
They'll
not
come up
face.
with something that fits their narrative or might make your tweet look bad so other people can ratio you, and oh my god, these people will go through life and that'll be their greatest accomplishment, and if I can help with that, I'm so happy to.
Now, I don't think that people are actually that, like, up in arms about this situation. I really think it's just like this crowd of people calling out 3 scumbags for continuing their scumbag behavior. But as long as he paints it as this
scumbags is kinda crazy.
situation of people
I
just
was headed
being
live
mad
by-
because he's successful, well, maybe some of his fans will start to share that opinion as well and kind of disregard this legitimate criticism.
This confuses me. I remember a time when like success and dreams used to be celebrated, and now it's like, and this was my response to DanTDM, we've spent our whole lives creating content and now we want to build businesses. Seems like a natural arc for any young, ambitious adult, and without even trying
video, just 5 minutes, or like 4 minutes
seeing a
left.
headline, it is met with hate, resistance, disgust.
Yes, because you guys are so blatantly ripping off Lunchables. There's been many times in the past where I've given Logan Paul and KSI a ton of credit for helping.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Prime.
ripping someone off,
Like
though.
The marketing strategy
Making a
behind Prime when it
thing
comes
better.
to KSI and Logan, many times I have said is genius. Like, that was the perfect market for them to jump into, given how big their reach is and how many
I
kid
missed stuff
fans
though. Yeah,
that
probably
they
missed stuff.
have.
Probably missed
But
it.
to me,
Oh, I
Lunchly
missed.
just looks
Yeah, I missed
lazy.
it.
I mean,
It's
these
a little
guys
sweet, but
are
I
using
missed it.
Lunchable's product, basically dogging on it, to try and now peddle this shit, which I find is a very lazy way to market something like, oh, we're better than this other guy. Now, the rest of this video is kind of just Logan.
I feel like that's the
crying
best way
about
to kind of market
community
something, like
notes on
competing with
Twitter,
another company.
Pretty much claiming that anyone who has something
Did you do the
negative
force
to say
method and
about
get
his
banned?
product is
Right.
But yeah, community notes lies. I had a sports.
Yeah, nah, it look, he is a
doctor,
sad
one of my
response.
tweets, lie. But
Okay.
I'm like, bro, it's not sodium. It's the 400 milligrams of electrolytes that we mentioned in the drink. And I had to correct him. I was like, bro, you're a sports medicine doctor. How How
idiot.
you can't read?
Yeah, but more electrolytes doesn't just inherently mean that something is more healthy. I mean, these
Yeah,
kids
sure,
are
yeah.
sitting in a desk all day, hopefully learning or scrolling through TikTok, whatever the kids do at school these days. It's not like they're losing all this sweat. It's not like they're out there exercising like crazy. So why do they need to sit down in the lunchroom and have all these electrolytes going through their body?
As long as I
I
got
can't
an
believe it. It's like there are so many forces working against us to make sure we
Sorry, my
don't
bad.
win. Which is
Unfortunate.
why we're gonna work that much harder to make sure we do win.
It's kind of like when the team that spends all the money and buys all the superstars in the respected sport that you like now tries to start painting themselves as the underdog. Like, we're not buying it. Even my guy, Dr. Mike,
been
had
longer
to
than a
cook
month.
the Lunchly brand
Swear.
one time.
Lunchly is healthier. I guess one can say yes, but honestly, probably more so as a marketing tactic. The reason why? Well, let's look at the
I
recently
feel like-
passed
I
nutrition
don't know, man.
standards set forth by the USDA for school lunches and see how lunch.
Nah, he cooked them. I can't lie.
So these are the
I didn't see that video.
regulations for the shitty lunch that they're selling at all these different public schools.
Video probably.